Hello everyone, this is Ranger Rob and this is the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. It is not, I repeat, it is not a sparkling day in Central Oregon. In fact, it's been windy, it's been rainy, it's cloudy, and earlier today I got a little break before I did this and did get some of my chores done, added water to a couple of tanks and stuff. But I want to remind you, if I calculated this right, this video will come out on Wednesday, and today is our live podcast. So at 5 o'clock every week on Wednesdays, Pacific time, we've been trying to do the Ranger Rob Country Living podcast, which is also on Spreaker, but it's also on YouTube. And I'd like to invite you to come on in and visit. I'm getting wet. And anyway, so it's a live chat on there. Talk about anything we want. And sometimes I have guests. I don't know if I'm going to have a guest or not. I always wait till the last minute. And so I thought I'd take you back here in the backyard. Check out the dreary day we got going on here. And I was doing an experiment, and I don't recall talking about it on video, so we're heading to the greenhouse here and we're gonna take a look at something. So I decided to do a little experiment. I'm trying to get some last minute sugar peas to grow. So I came over here to the pots here, took a little bit of a paper towel, put it down about 1/2 inch, put about 6 seeds each in one of these, and put the emitters right over the top of it. And I'm seeing if I can start little plants that way in a perlite. So I have no idea if it's going to work, but in a couple of days, hopefully, we might have some starters in here. We'll see. Also, just thought I'd take a look in here and see it's only 54 degrees in here. So I'm buttoning up everything, closing the windows, no fans, and looks like I might get a couple tomatoes in a day or two. But yeah, kind of sad day here. Kind of a bummer day with it all gray and gloomy. I'm definitely still getting a few strawberries. So it's a good thing, but it just seems weird. It's been so nice for the last 4 months. To get a day like this is almost depressing, but that's okay. We need days like this. You know, the only bad thing is it'll probably make the grass grow, and we're done mowing lawns all year, so the grass can stop growing now. So it's kind of funny. So I'm actually staying in longer than I normally do. By the way, it's the propagator right here. Things are growing really good. And you know, so I turn on the news a little bit, or turn on some alternative news, and oh my gosh, how depressing. If it isn't something goofy the president's done or their organization, hearing about taxes, volcanoes, power outages, all kinds of crazy things. It's like, I think I'll stand by my word, is turn off the frickin' news. Just when you think things can't get crazy enough, it gets crazier. So I don't know what to say. But guys, don't live in fear and keep working on positive things. I actually worked on a project today which had nothing to do with homesteading. I have another channel called, it's a puppet series channel. So there's a couple of guys that make puppet music videos and stuff. So I did one today just because it seemed like the most serious thing I should do today is so the the YouTube channel is called The Turds, T-E-R-D-S. And if you want to have some fun or just get a good laugh, smile a little, just go to www.theturds.com or go to the YouTube channel and you can see what those are. If that's something you don't like to do, you don't like Muppets or anything like that, and it's not the channel for you. But you can't be serious all the time. Sometimes you gotta diversify. You guys good girls? Hey, 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 hey. Can you guys sit? Hey, sit. Can you guys be good girls for a minute? Cinder does. Hi guys, this is the next day actually. Yesterday was so dark, gloomy, and rainy. Didn't really do a whole lot outside and kept it at a minimal. But today I'm kind of curious. I know the holidays are coming. It's like, oh, who wants to start talking about that? You got Halloween, we got Thanksgiving, and we got Christmas. And I'm curious, I'd love to hear in the comments below, are you guys doing anything a little different? Are you doing more homemade stuff like for Christmas and stuff? And for Thanksgiving, are you kind of changing things up? Or what I'm really curious about is, are you getting things early? Like your turkey or pies or ingredients? Are you going to have family over, or are you not having family over because of things going on? Is everything normal, or are you doing things a little different? For example, I know with Christmas, I kind of changed it a little bit with the grandkids a little bit, and what I do now is I send my grandkids an ounce of silver. A couple of reasons for that. One is I always buy it with the intention of knowing I'm going to give some to my grandkids. Two is you know, what's worth like $30 now could be worth 50 or 100 later, and hopefully my grandkids will go, oh, I know Grandpa knew something was up with silver. Anyway, I do it because I want them to appreciate saving. You know, it's not something they get and they can spend, they can only look at it. But over time, I think it'll develop a mindset for them. So that's one thing I do for them. And pretty much I just send money to the rest of the kids because I just don't want to get caught up in the ordering processes and stuff. For grandkids, we also send money unless sometimes if I'm locally at a store and we see a really good deal on Legos or something, we might ship some of that stuff to the grandkids. But you know, look at my dogs over here. They both have old bones that they found. They both sat down and checked them out. So let's take a quick gander out to the garden area and see what's going on. Got a bone. Look at that. Yum. I don't care what you say. I think our dogs are sweet. Kind of funny thing going on with the German Shepherd. Some reason the German Shepherd, out of the blue, our dogs are allowed to sleep on our bed. I know. But the German Shepherd is getting up to the top of the bed and laying crosswise at our heads. And she just sits there kind of like on patrol. And she's not growling or anything. Ears are up, any little sound. And it's like, what are you protecting us from? Because we got another dog that's in the living room. Cinder tends to stay out in the living room. And then sometimes she'll come into the bedroom and sleep at the foot of the bed. But anyway, and then she eventually goes back down to the lower part of the bed. But kind of weird. I think she's maturing and starting to, I don't know, get more protective over her family or something. Not sure, but anyway, it's kind of pretty out, kind of windy today. Of course, it's not raining, it's more blue skies and stuff. definitely cooler. I think we're gonna have our first freeze tonight, so I'm gonna close up, make sure everything's closed up in the greenhouse and no fans are on, and see how well the plants hold up. Well, the floating rafts looking nice and healthy. Still got to do something with the bok choy. I'm kind of backlogged on dishes to make. I got to make pork chops that I thawed out 2 days ago, and it's like I got to make sure and cook those. But tomorrow I thought I'd take some bok choy, some ramen noodles, chicken broth, make kind of a soup. But I want to make sure I put bok choy in it and see how that turns out. Kind of excited to try it. I've got a couple of tomatoes in here that are turning a little, and since I got really cold temperatures coming, I think I'm going to pull them and let them ripen in the house. Well guys, pretty sure with the frost coming, we're definitely going to take some damage, and it's to be expected. And that'll probably start wrapping up a lot of, I got a fuzzy in my hat, wrapping up our season on some things. And there's a couple that should be able to handle that. I just took in about 6 tomatoes that are half ripened and put them on the counter. And I thought I'd check my plants up front here, see if there's anything worth pulling off to ripen in the house. This plant over here looks like there's one, right? Oh, maybe 2. So I'm going to take these out, put them in the house, because these plants are going to, these 2 for sure are going to take a hit. So let me get this one pulled off. I can do it nicely. Why is it when you got a camera, you never get this stuff off nicely? All right, sorry. I know I don't usually leave the camera on for this stuff, but I'm going to take these in the house, put them on the windowsill with the rest of them, and hopefully they'll ripen. And I think I'm getting towards the end of the tomatoes. So guys, this video is all over the place. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I got to feed my fish right here by the pond here. Give them a little food. And it won't be long that the water will get colder and the fish will get more dormant. And if you're wondering, even when it snows or freezes and stuff, the fish get really dormant, and they actually just kind of stay dormant under the ice and everything, and next year they just appear again. It was kind of cool. Anyway guys, I want to wish everybody a great day. Love to hear about what you're doing for the holidays. And don't forget, we got a podcast coming out on Wednesdays. I think I'm going to do this one at 6 o'clock Pacific time, and I'd love to see you there. So guys, have a great day. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. And till next time, bye.
Our videos are made possible by Ranger Rob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.